time to welcome in Tyler Adams to the show. Ty, how you been, my man?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, hell yeah. Listen, first thing on the docket is summer series. You're coming back to the States. I feel like it's classic that the whole team is like, oh, Tyler, we're going back to your country, especially up in your neck of the woods. How's it feel?
It feels really good. I'm excited. Hopefully I can show them a few places in New York, but everyone thinks that Atlanta and Chicago are like a short drive away, but I got to explain to them. We got to get on a plane, guys.
Where are you thinking of going? Come on, give me a little bit of an itinerary. I heard that Justin Kluivert is kind of nipping at your ear.
Oh, Justin Kluivert, this guy has explored everywhere already. He might be showing me around, to be honest, but got to take him for a New York slice of pizza. That's number one on the list. Got to get some good food because we don't have the luxury of getting some pizza here. So definitely taking him for pizza.
How familiar are you with the city? Actually, you're from Wappinger Falls. I don't know how far away that is from the city, but are you like a New York, like a Manhattan expert?
No, far from it, my friend. I still got to use Google Maps for but I know my way around for the most part. I'm usually with my brother who knows the city really well, so yeah, I rely on him.
You're in good company. That makes the three of us now.
Hey, relax. Speak for yourself, bro. That's New York, baby.
Okay,
Come on,
okay.
bro.
Oh, yeah, two of us then. Two of us. We got to stick together. I want to talk about Bournemouth, right? You guys are having a stellar season. You've beaten some of the biggest teams in the Premier League. When you think of team goals, what were some of your team goals coming into the season, and what were some of your personal goals as a footballer?
Yeah, I mean, I'll start on a personal level first. I think it was to play more games in the previous season, which wasn't hard. I think consistency was a big thing for me because I knew playing consistently, I would get back to the highest level, which I've been able to achieve. On a collective level, I think one of our biggest goals was to compete better with the biggest teams in the league, and I think that with a lot of our wins this season, you can see that we've made huge strides in that department, beating the teams that we're supposed to beat, but also beating some of the big boys. And to have a successful season in the Prem, you have to do that.
I want to go back to what you said about your personal goals, getting back to playing more consistent minutes and getting healthy and being available for the rest of the season. What changes did you have to make or have you made personally to make yourself available for both club and country?
Yeah, listen, I went through an unfortunate run of injuries. I think that my mentality, my eagerness to want to get back and play, when I feel good, I just want to play. It was taking everything step by step. That's the most important thing. But I have a great team around me of people, both here in the club and personally. And I knew that I was going to be able to get back to my level. It was only a matter of time. So doing obviously the extra work in order to do that, both on my body, mentally, everything. But once I got that run of games, man, I haven't felt better.
Was there something maybe psychologically that clicked at home, at the training ground, in your supporting network that allowed you to say, all right, I'm here ready to take the next level and leave injuries behind?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's easy to say, but having my son was a huge perspective change, right? I think that you focus so much on football and you become over obsessed with it. And I think that it allowed me to take a step back, put things into perspective. And I almost felt refreshed going in every day and found a new motivation because it was no longer just for me and my wife and my family. It was for him as well. I want to be a great role model for him and make sure I leave everything out there on the field. And yeah, I just found a different passion for the game again. A refreshment of some sort, and I've been able to just play at a different level than I think I've ever played before.
Okay, so you've been a dad for about a year and change now, and I don't know you personally, but I've known you. We've interviewed you so many times, and you are a sergeant on the field. How are you as a dad?
I think I didn't believe the patience level that I have would be possible, and I would say that I'm very, very patient now. I'm very relaxed. It's easy to just flip the switch when you walk in the door and you see a smile of a little kid running at you. So yeah, I'm very thankful for that.
I was expecting you to say you're working on Project Mbappe 2.0 or 3.0 at home. I could see you with the treadmill right there. Shoo, 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 shoo.
Not yet.
Tyler, I want to talk about your manager, Andoni Iraola, who's just been outstanding. He's one of the best managers in the Premier League. Can you give us an insight into what that relationship development has been like? Because there was a bit of crossover that you guys had in Major League Soccer back in 2016 in the New York City area.
Yeah, I always talk to him about the 7-0 win that New York had. I mean, I wasn't playing yet, but I know he remembers that one. But no, we have a really special relationship because I think that when he signed me, he knew I was coming into the club injured, and there was never a pressure from him for me to get back. I think for me, I felt pressure personally because I just wanted to repay everyone in the club for making a decision to sign me when I was injured. But he's an amazing manager. His style of play is brilliant. The way that he helps develop young players every single day in training is brilliant. But yeah, he's a smart coach. He knows what he's doing, and every single day he finds new ways to make you better.
Tyler, off the back of the Dean Huijsen reports that he is going imminently to Real Madrid, when did you find out that he was legit?
Right away, honestly. Like it's so easy to say, but you can see in his confidence every single day as a young player. He's been in this situation before. It looks normal, and he's a talented player. But most importantly, he's a great person, and he comes in every single day with the right attitude, wants to get better, wants to improve, and that's a sign of someone with a lot of potential. And yeah, listen, he's gonna go on to do bigger and better things. But he's an amazing player to have around every single day and a great player to play with.
So you're playing with great players like Dean Huijsen right now at Bournemouth, and you play with really high-level players for the U.S. men's national team. You said it after the Nations League. It wasn't good enough. It wasn't the standard we've come to know. What's your preparation looking like going into this summer's Gold Cup, and what's the expectations for the group in that tournament?
Yeah, I think we have a great opportunity to get a good preparation period under our belt going into Gold Cup now. I think we have 2 good friendlies beforehand, and I think it's not always easy because you're going to have guys finishing at different points in the season. So will everyone be available for the friendlies? You got guys going to Club World Cup. Regardless of the schedule, I think the most important thing is that we find a way to get back to our basics. What's always made the national team good, which is running, competing, winning duels, making the game difficult for others. And I think at that point, when we establish those things, is when we're really going to allow our quality to seep through. So, for me, the most important thing going into this camp is making sure that the mentality is right and everyone's ready to prepare for this Gold Cup.
I know you guys haven't been together since Nations League, but what has the tone been with the group, maybe exchanging messages, talking to Pochettino since Nations League and looking forward towards the World Cup?
Yeah, listen, I mean, we spoke directly after the Nations League, and everyone agreed that obviously it wasn't good enough. I think it's one thing to lose to Panama and Canada when you just have had a bad day, a terrible day. But in football, if you're not going out there and competing, you're going to lose to anyone. It doesn't matter what opponent it is. So I think we just need to do a better level of competing. And everyone agreed with that we need to run more. We need to win more duels. We need to tackle people. We need to foul people more. Like, we're getting fouls against Panama and Canada where we're just sitting there on the floor, and it's like, what are we doing? Like, we need to make sure the game is on our terms for 90 minutes, no matter who we're playing. And that's when we're going to give ourselves the best opportunity to win.
Love that mentality. And speaking of mentality, we want to end on a fun note. You know the 100 men versus the 1 gorilla trend, right? You're up to date.
I'm up to date.
Okay, all right. We're going to do our own little take on this, all right? So bear with me. You have to choose. You've been chosen, by the way, to be a part of that 100 men to fight this 1 gorilla. Who are your other 5 teammates from either USMNT or Bournemouth that you're taking with you to fight the gorilla?
Oh, my goodness. National team first. I'm throwing Cameron Carter-Vickers in there. He's got to be in there, 100%. I'm putting Weston McKennie because this guy just finds a way to. He has some weird strength to him. So Weston's going to be in there. From Bournemouth, I'm taking Antoine Semenyo for sure. Who else do I want with me? One more. That's tough, man. Anthony Robinson, I think. Anthony Robinson. He's tough, man. This guy gets kicked, fouled, whatever. He just runs through anything. So I'm going Anthony Robinson.
Okay, so we go your big 5. Who's the last person you're adding to that list?
Last person, man. I don't want to throw anyone out there.
Come on, give it to us.
I'm going. Who from here? Who from here is not? I want to say Justin. Justin will probably run away. Probably Justin Kluivert. He's probably running the opposite direction. He's too worried about how he looks every day. So it's going to be Justin.
Hey, I'd rather be in the group that doesn't fight the gorilla than rather than the team that. You gotta have some type of sicko mode activated if you're chosen to be in that group that fights the gorilla.
I'm not taking you either, then I guess.
No, I mean I'm fit, but I don't think I got that switch. I don't think I got that dog in me to take on the gorilla.
Tyler, watch replays of the Golazo show last time. He's got the switch. He's got the switch. we almost went hands back at Don over Marquinhos this week. He's got the switch.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.